Hey guys, so welcome to your first task. So I want to talk to you guys for a little bit about your pantries and your fridges. So we really want you guys to get yourself set up for success. So we want you to open up those cupboard doors and open up that refrigerator and have a look at what's inside. And I really want you to think about what your goals are and make sure that what you see inside those cupboards and inside that fridge really align with those goals. We really want you to focus on eating clean, healthy, as close to the farm, as close to the original product as you can. And there's lots of reasons why. Things that are processed are full of chemicals, they're full of things you can't pronounce, and those things have a huge impact on your health. They make your body actually just store all the calories and not burn them properly because they're kind of foreign things to the body. They don't really fill you up because they don't have a lot of nutritional value. So basically you're wasting calories. And they also, because of all those crazy chemicals, can put you at risk for things like cancer, diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. So those are all really bad, right? And the funny thing is when you start to focus on making yourself healthy, your skin looks better, you feel better, you're in a better mood, and as another wonderful side effect, you start to lose weight and start to feel fitter. So basically, it all starts here. This is kind of the grassroots. So I want you to open up that pantry. I want you to grab a big old garbage bag or a big old box to take stuff to the food shelter or whatever, and chuck in anything that you cannot pronounce, things that have things like soya, canola oil, saf oil, hydrogenated oils, get rid of them. Anything that has lots of sugar in it, whether that be in the form of fructose, corn syrup, Splenda, any of that stuff is just bad, okay? Like I said, anything that's processed. So if there's a big long list of ingredients on the back, guess what? Out it goes. And speaking of labels, we want you to get really familiar with looking at those labels and reading them and being really picky about what you see there. Make sure that everything is not, make sure you can pronounce everything. Make sure that there's no chemicals in it. Make sure that there's no additives. Make sure that there's no food coloring. There's no dyes. There's no MSG. There's no artificial flavors. That stuff's garbage, and we don't want to put garbage in our bodies, right? Like we said, we want you to focus on clean, whole foods in the original state. And before you all panic, don't worry, there is room within clean whole foods for treats. There's room in there for delicious meals. There's room in there for things that are going to satisfy you. It's all about having foods from scratch and building on that and making delicious meals and things that taste delicious from there. And you know what? It doesn't have to be a lot of work. It just takes a little bit of preparation and a little bit of know-how and a little bit of savvy label reading. So this is what we're hoping to teach you this week so that you guys can be prepped for success. So like I said, task numero uno, clean out those pantries, clean out those fridges. I want you to take a picture for me of some of the stuff that you got rid of. And just as a little aside, some of you may have families or significant others that might rebel against this a little bit, but know that I have 2 little kids, and while there are a few things in my pantry that are maybe not 100% whole foods because of my kids, I do try and make really good choices. So making sure that I'm picking whole grains, making sure that I'm picking things with minimal ingredients on the list. There's a few granola bars in my pantry and a few crackers, but they are the best, I guess, of the processed foods that I can find. And you know what? We'll give you some tips on that later too. So I'm really excited to see what you guys do with this task. This is really important for getting yourself set up for success, so I implore you from the bottom of my heart to do it for us and for you, more importantly for you, because if you have your food and stuff on point, it really takes you one step closer to those goals that you have. Have a great day, all. Mwah.